Yeah, there's no chance. 0% chance. 0% chance that we get that. Way too cool. It is really cool. Yeah, I mean that's awesome. That'd be such a sick Charizard to have. I would actually be like, okay, I'm okay with this, even though it's the 3rd Mega Charizard for him. I'd be like, if it looks like this, I'm good. I'm good with it. Someone did 5% Zygarde has a squirrel. Oh, so if they did like different animals, if the different forms were all different animals, that'd be cool. I don't know why I never thought about that actually. That makes a lot of sense since it's like supposed to be the ecosystem protector, and it's a dog and then a snake, and then it 100% form is Megazord. But yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense that they'd be different types of animals. You were gonna do a fish though? I think fish would be a fish makes sense for the first one. Squirrel doesn't really make a lot of sense in general. I wouldn't have picked a squirrel as any of those forms. I would say like amoeba into a fish. Maybe then into like a turtle or lizard. It is weird that it goes from dog to snake though. That one's kind of weird. Right? The snake forms after the dog form, right? Fish, dog, horse. Or is dog yeah, dog's before snake. Yeah, okay. That one's weird. I don't know why snake 3% Zygarde's a gerbil. You're gonna do fish, dog, horse? Horse, yeah. I don't like how snake is like so high up, to be totally honest. I feel like going from a horse to a snake is a downgrade. It's supposed to be a dragon. Fair enough, yeah. I guess, yeah. If I had to choose between, yeah, that's probably more of a dragon. What's up, MacTech? How you doing today? You're right. Dragon, okay. What would be, so then you'd have to do 50%? Would you just go 50 to 75? And then 100? Oh, it's actually based off an animal? Really? Giant bird. Yeah. Potentially a giant bird. Or, what else could you do? It's known for regeneration. Interesting. After dragon with no limbs, it has to definitely have something with limbs because it then goes into like the Megazord human type thing. Got another shiny for living to form decks and down to 13 for the shiny living decks. Nice. Congrats. What was the shiny? Maybe like a flying dragon bird type thing, like combination would work, or a more like less serpent type dragon. 3 forms are based off Loki's children. Oh. Darumaka, Red and Sword and Shield, gotten 316 eggs. Nice. Not too bad. Under odds. Good stuff. I didn't know that. They were based off of Loki's children. I don't know a whole lot of. I don't know a whole lot about that Viking lore, or just. Fenrir the wolf. Oh. It's not very wolf-like, but okay. I mean, I guess it's based off of. I think they could have done a little bit better with the. If that's supposed to be a wolf form, I think they could have done better with that. I would say it's more of like domesticated dog than a wolf. Whenever I see that form. That's interesting though. I had no idea that's what it was based off of. What's up, Pyrex? It says it could be Garmer the Watchdog over the gates of Helheim. Oh. That's probably, yeah, referential, yeah. Ready to rock, Pikachu? Pyrex! Thank you so much for gifting out a sub. The heck?
Pyrex 338 gifted 1 subscriptions to the community.
Axe time. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Give that up to Joshua Jansbury. Getting us to 79 on my full odds egg hunt. Dressed up as SP Cynthia. We are 21 subs away from that. 21 subs away from me doing a full odds egg hunt in Scarlet and Violet dressed as SP Cynthia. It's all good. You have no idea how glad I am you didn't do that. No, I appreciate you gifting the sub. Tiger is based off a planaria, which is a species of flatworm. Oh, worm makes more sense. How many for a full odds egg hunt in Emerald? You'd have to buy me a cartridge of Emerald, so what's a cartridge of Emerald go for? No, not Emerald. That's not for Emerald. 21 egg, 21, they're 20. Now it's 20. It just went up to 80. That's interesting. I don't have $1 billion. Please be reasonable. Well, that's what it's at. That's what the number's at. Cuts parts of its body to show that they regenerate. Yeah, that actually makes a lot more sense. A worm actually makes a lot of sense. 16,750 for the Moltres. I think they're based on Loki's children. I was reading an article about this, and the points they brought up made sense. What did the article say in regards to what they were based off of? No. That cartridge that you see, if you searched it on eBay, that's a fake cartridge. That always happens. The fake cartridges get sponsored on eBay. It's not $25. That's fake. I had the same thing happen when I looked for a copy of Black 2. The fake cartridges, and then I searched for other things and they kept popping up. I was just like, oh, okay. They're based off Hindu mythology. So it's on Bulbapedia that says that they're based off of Loki's children. You believe they're based on Hindu mythology? But yeah, no. Emerald is like, I think it's like, I think I was looking in there like $200-300 for a cartridge. The Tree of Life is from Norse mythology. Probably, like they probably use a few different things. 323 on Amazon. I would never buy anything off of Amazon. 130. That's, was it? I thought I saw it for way more. 130. I actually could maybe convince myself to buy that. I will convince myself to buy that. 225, 250, 385, 180, 200, 200, 200. $215. You buy it inbox for 220. You've seen 120, 150 cartridges. Usually those are bidding ranges. Yeah, a lot of these are bidding ranges. There's 180. 180 is not too bad. I'll look again another time. You got yours for 130 euros. It's like 150 US. So yeah, that's not too bad. I'll have to look again. I definitely will get a I will get an Emerald cartridge. No, I don't want to borrow. I don't want to borrow any more cartridges. I have 2 English and 2 Japanese carts. I'm probably good on green games. Yeah, I just need the one. Once you finish your shiny decks, you're doing all the old cartridge hunts. Nice. Oh, MacTac, was it just you that subbed? The number went up to 80. Was that you? Emerald Safari extension. It's so cool you couldn't resist. Oh, your Prime sub. Oh, nice. Well, thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you. I think if you refresh the stream, you can do the notification if you want. You don't have to if you don't want to. Safari extension. I definitely don't know enough. I don't remember anything about the Safari Zone in Emerald. How does it work? What's the Safari extension? Add a ton of Johto Pokemon in the post game. Oh, ooh. I thought it had something to do with having other cards. If you had like multiple Emerald copies. Gotcha. Now I really just want to buy. Now I just want to buy another copy of Emerald. I just want to buy an Emerald cartridge. I've been hunting the 50% Houndour for the past 4 years. You got 5% Snubble 2 years ago. Oh my god. I guess, but you only hunt during Safari Week, so I guess that's not as crazy, but still. Thank you, Pokemon Go player. I hope I get it soon as well. Yeah, just 1 week a year, so that's not as crazy, but still. You doing the Miltank this year? Shiny Miltank's just so good. Well, if I can find a decently priced cartridge of Emerald, I'll buy it. And then I would have to shiny hunt the start. I would shiny hunt Trico in that. Emerald shiny Miltank is very different than now. Is it really? Gotta see. Let me see. I saw someone on Twitter today got a shiny Miltank. Is it just because it's standing there? I do like the Sprite. That is I mean, it's a good shiny. Yeah, I've been so afraid to do any emerald hunts. It's a very different blue. Yeah, it's a way more like toned down blue. I like it. Yeah. Definitely like a grayish, more gray blue. I would definitely, I'd be, the only emerald hunt I ever did was the Mew. So. $4,000 encounters, woo! Almost at half odds. Almost halfway to odds, baby. Doing encounters on the acrobat makes it very consistent. You can do a lot of encounters. I just like Emerald so much. I do enjoy Emerald. Like, keep telling myself, I'm like, I'm gonna do shiny hunts in this game, and then this game, and then this game, and now I've got like all these hunts I want to do as if I have like infinite amount of time. Why silver instead of soul? I have a way of doing 4 instances of silver. I do not have, I guess I only have 1 copy of Soul Silver. Miltank and Houndour are in the same extension. Gligar and Stantler and the other. Such great spawn tails. Ooh, Gligar is a good one. Yeah, and also just getting Gen 2 shot. It's like pretty much everyone does shiny hunting starters in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Like literally everybody shiny hunts starters in those games because it's a good starter shiny hunt. And yeah, this is the only, like, this is when Cyndaquil looked a lot better. How do I hunt in 4 different games? I just can connect 1 controller. Makes it easy. But yeah, so it's like the purple flame Cyndaquil is very iconic. Yeah, I will be going to Orlando Regionals. I saw that they opened up a second round of registering, which is pretty cool. So it should be a pretty big event again. Oh, you found your OG Platinum. Nice. I don't know if you had told me that, but that's awesome. Good find. Really good find. Was in the trunk of your car for moving in 2018. Dang. Really good find. That's awesome. Wonder if Orlando will beat out Charlotte. It did last year, so possibly again by the biggest regional. Charlotte was huge. If Orlando's bigger than, if this year's Orlando is bigger than this year's Charlotte, then that's gonna be crazy because that was a lot. That was a lot of people Going from Toronto to Charlotte was like insane. I was not able to find anybody. You think you're gonna guarantee Orlando will beat Charlotte? That's crazy. Was that big brainer? That's gonna be that's a lot of people. You didn't mean to send that. It's all good. Orlando's historically been the largest attendance each year. Damn. All right. Did you check our group chat, by the way? Do you ever look at that? It was a joke? I mean, it's fine. I don't know what the joke was, but hi. It's good. You're all good. You were literally... You were talking somewhere else as well. You were ignoring us. No, it's okay. But yeah, we should book our place in Orlando. I guess it looked like he had already booked it, so as long as it's good with you, I think I'm fine with it. Just make fun of people in one-off comments. Fair enough, fair enough. I knew this on a GameCube with the Game Boy player. No, so I used a GB emulator. GB operator, the epilogue. Just have this like readily available. I use this thing called the GB operator by Epilogue to extract a ROM of a silver cartridge that I have. Dun, 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 dun. And put it on my computer, and then I'm using Visual Boy Advanced emulator to create 4 instances of the game, and then I can take the save file and put it back onto the cartridge. I wish I had multiple GameCubes to do this with, but that's a lot more expensive of an investment than to just buy the GB operator and do it this way. Yeah, then I would need 4 silver cartridges, and then I need 4 GameCubes and 4. I would need a lot of things, and it's a very large investment that I am unable to do at this moment. You can ask in the chat, it's not a big deal. It's not like I'm trying to hide what I'm doing. I'm not like trying to pretend that I am using 4 GameCubes. I'm just doing what I am able to do with the available products I have. Figured I had 4DS. That wouldn't work with a Game Boy Color game. That'd only work with Game Boy Advance. The DS, the OG DS does not work with OG Game Boy games. Just secured a second GB player with a disc for my second GameCube yesterday. Got a steal at 120. Nice. Yeah, I have no idea even how to look for that stuff. I don't even know how to look for that stuff. Oh, Virtual Silver. That'd be a 3. Oh, you said DS, not 3DS. No, I have. I will eventually will have 3 3DSs that I could do 3 virtual consoles of, or virtual consoles of. So. Yeah, I'll see. I think I'll be okay for now. I'm soon gonna have 3DSs. And then I have one DS with a capture card in it. And then I obviously have my GB operator. I'm kind of paying attention because it sounds like the GB operator there, or Epilogue, is gonna make it so you can control multiple GB operators at the same time. So if that happens, I'm just gonna buy multiple GB operators because that'll be way cheaper and way easier. And then I'll just have, like, I would probably just buy 4 GB operators because since they're $50 each. Yeah, the potential DS operator. We're probably a few years away from that coming out, but yeah, they said that they are working on a way to control multiple GB operators at the same time. So 3DS is very far away. 3DS one is nowhere near. How many takes does it take to get a shiny? It's RNG. It could take 1. It could take 80,000. It could take 1,000,000 encounters. You never know. There's no guarantee. RNG, baby. You never know. Basically 50-50. It's either shiny or it's not. Yeah. It's a 50-50 chance. You look, if it's shiny, you got it. If it's not, then it's not. Only 100 more tries to 4,444. No, that's not even kind of how math works. I'm at 4,048. I'm not 100 tries away from that. I would be. Now I'm like a little less than 4. I'm like 300 something tries away. Yikes. I just happened to flip a coin and got tails 16,783 times. I'm so good at it. Random BG, what does it stand for? What does BG stand for? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, 100 more tries. Oh. Correct. Sorry. You're right. 100 more resets. That's correct. RNG, random number generator. RNG. What's up, Joe? How you doing today? Little RNGesus, what is going on? No problem. But yeah, RNG just means it's completely random. Every check is just completely random. There's no guarantee. There's no way to do it. There's a way to manipulate it. I don't do that. But basically, the other chat's over on Twitch. I'm live on Twitch and I'm live on YouTube right now. I am everywhere. Except TikTok. I'm not gonna stream on TikTok. I've never even looked into how RNG manipulation works. I've never really looked into like what you're supposed to do to make it work. I'm just like, never gonna use it. You can live stream on DC? I mean Discord? Well, in the essence of seeing how the game works, I just won't do it for shinies. Yeah, I mean, again, the concept of coming up with it was... It's not an easy thing to do. It's not like everybody can just easily RNG manipulate. You have to like figure out how to do it and how it works and everything. But unfortunately, what it then leads to is a lot of people using it and then pretending that they didn't use it to get shiny Pokemon. That's silly. A lot of people will say, like, I found this shiny, and then like subtext be like, using RNG manipulation. Yeah, it's just like, it's fine if you want to do it, but don't pretend like you're not doing it. Will the stream be archived? It'll just be, yeah, it'll be like available, yeah. All my streams are saved on my YouTube channel. It involves knowing your secret ID of your game to know what your shiny frames are and timing it perfectly, but the skill it takes to time it makes me want to try it once, but in general I prefer the surprise of random shinies. Yeah. It'd be kind of a bummer to know, like, it's not as exciting to know when the shiny's gonna happen. Like, that kind of completely destroys the purpose of what you're doing. Yeah, if people want to do RNG manipulation, like, go for it, but just don't try and hide that part. If you're gonna do it, like, say you're doing it. But don't try and pretend like you're actually shiny hunting. It's like, you're not shiny hunting. You're RNG manipulating. Not the same. Not the same. Manipulated shiny Deoxys and Emerald so I didn't have to pay Niantic. It does take really precise reflexes though. Oh, really? I'll accept that for taking money away from Niantic. Also, it's like, if you're doing it just for your game and you don't like post it anywhere or do anything like that, like, that's fine. It really doesn't matter. If you're not telling anyone, like, do whatever you want. It's the people that like do it and then post it on the internet as if they like got this like super insane shiny, that I'm just like, why are you doing that? Like, who cares? Like, you can do it for yourself, it's fine. How many viewers do I have on Twitch? I don't know. I don't care about numbers. Suck it, Niantic. Yeah, it is. I have more than one, I think. Unless you're all the same person, in which case, bravo. So basically 1/60th of a second to hit the right frame. Pretty crazy. Or yeah, you're all just bots. Who knows? Alright, that's We're officially halfway to odds now, right? 4,086. Yeah, I've created these instances of bots. Oh, 96. Damn it. Just kidding. We're almost there. What's up, On Hill? I know. For some reason, I made the bots make fun of me. I don't know why I did that. Full odds is 13. Oh, then we passed odds a long time ago. It's going well. What's up, Debarian? Full odds indeed, best odds. Gonna get 1 in 8192 tattooed on me. I'm surprised Quick doesn't actually have that tattooed on him. Why don't you have that tattoo? I'm doing well, man. How you doing today? Oh no, missing no. There we go, halfway to odds. We did it. Woo! Been running errands all morning. Fun, fun, fun. Matching 8192. Excuse me. Goodness. Marvin, thank you for 200 bits. Matching 192 tattoos in Orlando? Maybe. Maybe. Possibly. Would bots do that if I told them to? How did I sleep last night? Horribly. On hell. I need you to realize something. I never sleep well. This is just what my life is from now on. You don't need to ask me every night, every day. I'm never gonna have a good night's sleep. Ever again. What's up, Brave Strike? Have I gotten any shinies? No. I'm not. Yeah. We decided to move into this phase called having kids, and by having kids, we lost the ability to have a good night's sleep. So, addition by subtraction. Not, I don't even, like, for many years. For many years. Not even trying to pretend like it's gonna just happen anytime soon. Because then eventually when Dylan decides that she's done with this phase of coming into our bedroom every single night, then Landon will be old enough and he'll start to do it. You would cry every day. We cry every day. We do. We also cry every day. So, it's okay. Or he won't. Oh, he will. He will. I'm convinced pretty much every child does this. He's gonna find out that Dylan does it and he's like, oh, so this is what we do? Okay. So we go meet in mom and dad's room at 2 in the morning. Cool. I'll be there. That's when I'm just gonna leave and go sleep in one of their beds. I don't even care if I don't fit. At that point, I will be kicked out of my own bed and go sleep in one of their beds. That top left one keeps getting a female Cyndaquil. I love kids, but I could not deal with them every single day. It's a lot. I practice every single day. I'm practicing every single day. Some days it's really fun, most are exhausting. It's just the fact that they have so much more energy than us, always, is the hard part. It's like they're getting about the exact same amount of sleep I'm getting, but they are, like, Dylan's fine. It's almost like, it's like when she sleeps, it's just the switch is turned off, and then when she wakes up, the switch is back on, and it doesn't matter how long the switch was off for. She's just like, yep, I'm good to go now. Time to start running around and jumping and yelling. She's like, we're up, let's go, let's do stuff. And we're just like laying there being like, I don't want to. She's just like, come on, let's go. Time to get ready. He just tells us what to do in the morning now. And this top left one literally keeps getting female Cyndaquil. Need to pay attention to that. We're gonna shiny hunt a full team or just a starter. So my plan for this file is to do a Professor Oak challenge with it. So I'm going to get gonna get the shiny Cyndaquil, and then I'm going to do a then I will be doing. What's going on? What was I talking about? Oh, and I'm gonna do Professor Oak challenge, which is to get every available, like, fill up your Pokédex as much as possible before every single badge. So that'd be a cool thing. All right, top left one, not female. What's my favorite part about being a dad? Since you have a pretty good experience now, seeing them, like, well, basically Dylan right now, because Landon's still, like, he's learning some stuff, but seeing Dylan start to, like, learn and, like, turn into this, like, actual, like, human is, like, the coolest part. It's like she has all these, like, she's forming sentences, and she's, like, able to tell us everything now, and she's, like, doing all these fun things and stuff. So just seeing her develop and knowing that, like, we're the reason that she's doing this is really cool. Like, as much as I say it's exhausting, it's like, it's 100% worth it. It's like seeing her turn into the person she's going to be is really cool. Like, I say she bosses us around, but it's actually, like, kind of insane the fact that she can do that. Like, she tells us what she wants to do and stuff, and what she wants us to do. And the fact that she's able to do that is, like, awesome. Now I just need her to not immediately break down crying when she asks to do something and we tell her that we can't do that. We need to get to that part. It's not actually the end of the world. We don't watch Coco or Miss Rachel for the 10th time in a row, and we decide to go play something else instead. Her phrase that she's learned to really say the most, which is really bothering me, is "I don't like it." Is she doesn't like anything. According to her, she doesn't like anything. I know, Coco is so good, but we can't watch it 50,000 times. Miss Rachel is amazing, and I love Miss Rachel, but I also, when it's bedtime, Miss Rachel's gotta go to bed. Samson Bradley. What's up, Sonic? How you feeling today, man? How your eyes doing? The worst part about old school shiny hunts is gold, silver, crystal area has the broken shiny mechanic. Yeah. It's a bummer about like the HP and it can't ever be female. My partner and I have nieces and nephews that are obsessed with Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel is the best. We love Miss Rachel. Also, what's up, Bishmi? Not great, but I do have some med stuff for eye care. That's good. Dude, pink eye sucks. I had pink eye in both my eyes when I was a kid at Christmas, and it was the worst. Pink eye is no fun. Miss Rachel or Bluey? Bluey. Oh, I like Bluey way more. Miss Rachel is better for teaching. Bluey is more entertaining to watch. She learned stuff from Miss Rachel, but I enjoy watching Bluey. There's still some there's like a little bit of learning there, but Bluey is purely entertainment. Yeah, when we watch Miss Rachel, like that's how she learns all the nursery rhymes. That's how she learns. She learned a lot of sign language from Miss Rachel. She like learned how to say like please and more. So when's she gonna learn about DexNav? She has no patience for shiny hunting right now. She has zero patience for shiny hunting. You would get so bored so quickly. Do any of us? Yeah? I'd say I do. I do this every day. I do at least. I would think the majority of us do. Yeah, she doesn't really care about it. She's not really as into. She likes seeing the she likes watching the Pokemon, if we watch like a TV show, if we watch Pokemon like the animation or something like that, she likes it. He's not drinking water, that's straight vodka. I am just obliterated right now. That's the only way I can shiny hunt. I'm just like, I can't see anything. Don't tell me she's a method hunter. I don't think I could get her to play Pokemon if I tried. But yeah, she really liked the Pokemon Concierge. She really liked that. I really like that. So I'm excited that they're making more episodes of that. He's a casual gamer, not even a shiny hunter. Yeah. Getting plastered before you shiny hunt is a method. Yeah. Can't be disappointed about not. Oh, actually, we're gonna change this. We are on 6 days. Yeah, Pokemon Concierge is so cool. I would love for that to continue to be a thing that they make more episodes of. Getting plastered before shiny hunting is a double-edged sword. Yeah. It'll be entertaining if you don't find any shinies, but if you do find a shiny, you're probably gonna mess it up somehow. Not much better than a cold beer in a shiny hunt. Can't argue with that. Yeah, it's like I didn't get a shiny and everyone's just like, you got like 10 shinies yesterday, but you kept like failing them because you couldn't tell. My nephew just started playing Pokemon. He's very proud of his all Starly team. Stop it. That's not a real thing. Are you serious? He just catches anything until he runs out of balls and he gets frustrated and quits. Ha! That's actually really funny. Drinking leads to koopsies. Don't drink and shiny hunt. It's true. Should make a PSA on that. Y'all shiny hunt sober? Wait, you guys are sober right now? You're getting to the age where you're curious, but when I opened your phone, you're looking through version exclusives for Dex completion. Sweetie, we don't do that in this house. I don't want you to grow up a method. That's funny. You haven't even gotten the gyms yet. He thinks he has to catch everything before he can move on. I mean, that's a good. I like playing it that way too. I like playing Pokemon that way. I like to catch everything as I play. I've been sober since age 2. Five o'clock somewhere. Yeah. What's up, Mark? I always am like, I always want to catch everything. As soon if I see it and I'm like, I haven't caught this yet, then I catch it. I know. Sounds like he's ready for the Professor Oak's challenge, except not, because there's the other 60 hours of level grinding he has to do that he'd probably be like, I have to do what? You couldn't even figure out how to get out of Pallet Town when you first started playing? Really? Dude, this top left game has gotten a female Cyndaquil so many times today. What is going on? He cried when one of his Starlies evolved, so he started it over and will not let any of them evolve. I love this. Can you please record him playing Pokemon? I want to watch this. I want to watch this kid play Pokemon. This sounds so entertaining. You're the same way besides shiny hunting, it's your favorite part of Pokemon? Yeah, it's like catching the Pokemon for the first time. It's like every time you see a new Pokemon, you catch it. It's really cool. I can't believe he just wants a team filled with Starlies. That's just unbelievable. Used to get so mad when I was little because I didn't know how to save and had to start over every time I turned off the game. I must have beaten Faulkner like 20 times. Oh no. How did you never press start? How did you never see? It literally says save. You never once like hit start to get to the point where you just saw the save. Still working on Oshawott, soft resets in Y2. I already know I want to hunt for Patrat. Why Patrat? And Riolu in the ranch afterwards. Patrat? Why would you shiny hunt Patrat? I saw it, but I guess I just didn't know what it meant. That's hilarious. I laughed out loud when he showed me his team, and of course, that was the only funny to me. No one else understood. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. There's this child out there that's like the anti-me. I always wondered why some NPCs in the early towns would talk about it's important to save your progress. Now I know why. They're just like, too many kids don't understand that you're supposed to save your game. We need to... all of us are complaining about all these tutorials, and then there's like these kids under 10 that like, I don't know how to save this game. How do I save? Like, maybe we need more tutorials. Pat Rat Shiny is good? Yes, I don't know. I wouldn't... it's like choosing Shiny Hunt Rattata as your first hunt. I know Illuminate is good. Or not Illuminate. No, it doesn't. Or does it have Illuminate? It is Illuminate. I don't know why I feel like that shouldn't... no. I thought it was something, a different ability. I was supposed to be summoned. Think we'll get Shiny Pikachu? Sure. Rattata Shiny and Heart Gold Soul Silver is good. The Rattata. Don't be fresh. I would choose something better than Shiny Pat Rat. Watching a kid play for the first time is awesome and also so frustrating because there's a part that's like you're doing it wrong, even though, yeah, that's gonna be hard for me to like not speak up and like tell it'd be like, no, you need to do this, and like somewhere in the distance I'll hear someone say, don't backseat game. I did yell at you because you're doing it wrong. That was okay for me to yell because you were actually doing it wrong. That was okay. That's fine. I was trying to make it easier for you. No, he was shiny hunting Snorlax in Let's Go Pikachu. And the Snorlax in Cerulean Cave's a rare spawn. And so there's a certain way to actually get it to even spawn. And he's just over here just being like, I'm just gonna run around until Snorlax appears. And I'm like, no, oh my god, like, don't do it this way. Let me know the next con or regional you're able to go to. I have stuff for you. I'm going to Orlando. Orlando. I'll be at the Orlando regional. And then I'll probably go to NAIC in New Orleans. I'm not 100% committed on that one yet, but most likely I'll be going to New Orleans. Yeah, I was trying to teach him how to actually get Snorlax to spawn. So he could actually shiny hunt Snorlax. So that he didn't spend 4 hours seeing like 3 Snorlaxes and being like, that's so weird. I didn't see any Snorlaxes. Like, what's going on? Because I asked him if he had researched the shiny hunt at all, and he said no. I was like, dude, please. Shiny hunting without doing any research. You did not have an idea. You went into Cerulean Cave, you dropped a max lure, and that's all you did. You didn't even have a catch combo, though. You were trying to get a catch combo of Snorlax. Shiny hunt without researching, you're gonna have a bad time. True. You were trying to start a catch combo with a Pokemon that spawned like 0.1% of the time. What in God's name is that emote? What the fuck is that? Come on, I got your number. What up, Smart B? I like the 180. Wow, excuse me. I like the 1 in 8192 odds for Pokemon games. It makes it more fun and challenging. Agree. What's up, Red Rage? Need to pick up a Bonsly shirt? You should. I'm trying not to die. I'm trying my best. What's up, Lamara? Someone was supposed to... Wait, why does the alien dance only show up on stream, but not in chat? That's so weird. Lamara, remember they didn't have any. Oh, okay. It's just like sitting there waiting for a message and being like, cool, so I guess I will not be buying a copy of Black 2 today. I got another place today? Alright. I did search. There's a retro game shop somewhat nearby. I realized I haven't gone to like look at any like game shops around us here, so maybe one day I'll take Dylan. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. Do I want to take Dylan to a retro game shop? Probably not. I'd be telling her not to touch a lot of things. Think about it. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. This Friday's feeling lucky. I would love it if I could get the Cyndaquil today. That'd be awesome. Okay. That'd be amazing. Or maybe a Kamala, an Ultra Moon. My brother knocked my Switch onto the floor and broke my Violet Joy-Con. Oh no! That sucks. Actually really sucks. You can fix it, but it's gonna be hard. That's good, you can fix it. Can I go instead? You can be my dad for the day? No to all of that. Especially when you have pink eye. Literally don't want you anywhere near me or my children when you have pink eye. If you gave my kids pink eye, I would hurt you. You would make my life so hard. Well, I'm probably gonna go like this weekend. Sounds good, Marvin. Enjoy your dinner. What's up, Andy Pop? I checked my chikorita that I hunted when I was doing the shiny starters in Violet. It had the calmness mark. Nice. Dude, could you imagine having 2 small children with pink eye? Oh my god. I can't imagine a more hellish experience. Like, take what you're experiencing right now and give it to 2 small children who don't know how to, like, express the pain and uncomfort that they're dealing with. And we just all be crying. And just be a house full of crying people. This is ridiculous. This top left game has gotten so many female Cyndaquil today. What the heck is going on? Stop it with the female Cyndaquils. The ladies, man. It's the wrong time for that. Has anybody ever renewed their Pokemon Home subscription? I can't figure out how to renew, only how to cancel in the Switch store. I have mine set up for auto renewal. So unfortunately I do not know how to help you with that. I was like, I think you have to actively cancel it. Otherwise, it just auto renews. Yeah, I think you just have to let it expire and then you just renew it. You won't lose anything. $6,000? That'd be pretty nice. That'd still be under odds. Three female Cyndaquil. Okay. Say 6,500. I'd still be okay with that. I won't delete any of my mods if they're in the boxes they aren't given in the free version. No, they won't delete any of them. You just wouldn't have access to them until you renewed it. I think it's gonna be under odds. I think it's gonna be over odds. I think I'm gonna hit like 10,000 encounters, honestly. I can see this one hitting 10K. No problem. Just because I'm doing 4 at once, that just means I'm gonna quickly get over odds. I'll get over odds faster than if I were only doing 1 game. As long as it's not 45,000, I hope not. I think it'll shine on screen when it appears. Whoa, okay, calm down with those radical takes, sir. Let's dial it back a notch, all right? That's a little much. A little much. 10k isn't as bad as your 22k for Suicune. I'm curious what hunt's gonna beat my Regidrago record, so my record right now for most encounters for a shiny hunt is 21,732 for Regidrago. And then my second longest hunt is Dracovish, which ended up being, what did I get Dracovish at? Was it 10,000 or 12? I don't know why I think 12. Are you able to operate 4 controllers? Oh, it's just 1 controller. Just don't reset over it. I won't. You failed 2 starters in Heart Gold Soul Silver? Ouch. I'm 102 for Oshawa right now. This is brutal. 102 encounters. Hang in there, buddy. Why did I choose Gold and Silver? Because I'm gonna do a Professor Oak challenge on it, and also Purple Flame Cyndaquil is awesome. And I didn't want a shiny hunt in Heart Gold Soul Silver because literally everybody shiny hunts the starters in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Your epilogue's gonna be here Monday. Let's go. Longest hunt was almost 50,000 for shiny Lugia. Oh. Don't say that. I'm gonna go for Lugia too. $50,000 encounters. Oh my gosh. You think that's bad? I went to blank once. It's a little wild how some of the shinies changed from Crystal a little later. I know Spinnerack was one. I do think Cyndaquil was one. Yeah, Cyndaquil lost the Purple Flame. Cyndaquil's shiny used to be so much better. And then they're just like, what if the flame was just the regular colored flame and we saturated the color of it? And we're like, wait. Oh. You almost gave up on that hunt? I mean, 50,000 encounters is insane. It's a long hunt. But yeah, Spinnerack. The Spinnerack in this game, every time I see it, I have to remind myself it's not shiny because it looks shiny, but it's not. The normal sprite for Spinnerack in Gen 2 looks like the current shiny Spinnerack. I don't know why they, like, I know why some of them changed with the 3D sprites, but I don't know why Cyndaquil lost the Purple Flame. What if we changed the shiny so it sucked? That's a terrible idea. Well, already coded in, I'm clocking out for the day, bye. Yeah. It's like, alright guys, so I decided that Cyndaquil should not have a Purple Flame anymore. Alright, bye guys! Like, wait, what did he say? Some of them got better though. Some shiny, some like Fortress. It's kind of funny because like Gen 2 shiny Fortress looks awful. Current shiny Fortress looks amazing. You miss Spyro the Dragon Charizard? That's a tough one, because I like current Charizard. I also like purple Charizard too, though, so I don't know. That one's a tough one. I love Gen 2 shiny sprites for this game. I like most of them. There's very few in this game where I'm like, I don't like it. Most of the shiny sprites in Gen 2 I like. I like, yeah, this shiny Swinub. And again, top left, female Cyndaquil. Gen 2 shiny Swinub is amazing. It's way better than the green Swinub. Yeah. Shiny Suicune looks so good in this game. I definitely agree with that. It still looks good in current generations, but the Gen 2 Shiny Suicune is pretty top tier. Excuse me. I was also seeing a lot of people already got their Poipole in Pokemon Go. What is the... How do you get Poipole? Is it just buying the ticket and like it's a super easy task to get it? What do you have to do to get the Poipole? It's a free special research? What? It can't be shiny. It's the first time it's in Pokemon Go. Oh, I guess I just didn't open it. Catch 20 Pokemon, spin 10 Pokestops, transfer 10 Pokemon. Okay, that actually is pretty easy. Is the very first thing you complete is the first page you get Poipole? Oh, wow. There's 5 pages and the first page is Poipole. That's weird. I know, I have to spin Pokestops. I don't have any Pokestops. Oh, the others are to get Zarude. Oh. Why are they... That's interesting. I've been creating custom mobs for a fan project. I made a multiverse convergent C-Dot. It's where they have the same type but can evolve into something unrelated to the rest of the C-Dots line. Its name is Cactot. I mean, yeah, definitely. Feel free to post that stuff in Discord. I'd love to see stuff like that. Yeah, we have like an art section in Discord that was being overrun by some stupid bot that I didn't realize for a little bit. Someone was just kept posting like, here's some artwork I did for some stream overlays. I was just like, okay. And I did it again. I was like, oh, you're not a person. What's up, Galactoast? How you doing today? Yeah, or even if it wasn't, I booted them because I was just like, okay, you can stop advertising yourself. You have some kind of insomnia going, but hanging in there. I understand that. You got a shiny Bidoof. You got peanut butter. Nice. Brooke will be understanding if I leave early today. I'm thankful for that. That's nice. Well, that sucks. Hopefully you're able to get some rest. It really is silencers or spring fluctuating weather? I'm sure. Still slightly dealing with the sinus infection I had. I think now it's just the residue left over. You just posted it? Ooh. Take a look. Art. Oh, it's very dark. Oh, okay. That was weird. It was very dark. Now it's... I can see it better. That's pretty cool. It's kind of like... It's kind of like a combination Cacnea... Pumpkaboo type thing. I like it though. I kind of got. Other news now, the Darker is done. I'm prepping for Stark Mountain double battle hunting. Ooh. Maybe a dangerous hunt. Buck's Claydol can one-shot several Pokemon. Several wild Pokemon have Explosion, Self-Destruct, Memento, and Earthquake. Wow. That's... Sounds like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Are you going for anything specific or just whatever shines first? Slugma or Macargo? Got a strategy in mind. Well, I hope you find one and don't fail. Lead with Scyther, which should be able to make the Pokemon less likely to use Earthquake. You turn into the Claydol. Then you just have to hope that they don't have Explosion or Self-Destruct. Well, it has what it could use a super effective, I'm assuming Earth Power. Damp, Driftbloom with Imprison, and Self-Destruct and Memento. Well, you are very prepared. I wish you luck. You basically just have to hope that they don't explode on the first turn. You're gonna fix your Joy-Con now. Good luck. Hopefully you can fix it. There can be Weezings with neutralizing gas. Oh no. What an absolutely troll move by Pokemon to be like, alright, so this Pokemon that is known for exploding, how about we give it the ability to take away the one thing that can stop it from exploding? Yeah, Losing didn't have neutralizing gas back then, I thought, or is this Gen 8? It's in BDSP. So now it does. The reason this one is next is that it's an obstacle towards getting the only new ribbon. What's the only new ribbon? Want to be the hardest contest, you need to get capsule stickers given by defeating Cynthia post heat ran. Oh. Interesting. Cool, it's time for my daily Republican Party phone call from Colorado. Max contest stats aren't enough. I should do a ribbon quest at some point. I'd have to get a lot. I'd have to research that a lot because I do not know. There's a lot of information about getting ribbons I don't know about. Somehow BDSP is one of the hardest ones. I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure it's easy to find the information. I just have to actually do the research. And yeah, I bet you could definitely help out. It's on my list of things I'd like to do at some point. I don't know when I would do it though. You're probably going to be hurt almost the most from them shutting down Pokemon Bank, right? As someone who does ribbon quests. Yeah. I can't decide if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We don't know the date. They're not going to port the games onto the Switch. If they were going to do that, they would have already done it. They're not going to. When there's a new Nintendo console, modding a Switch will be way easier. Why would it be easier? They weren't getting another. I mean, that's true. You are correct. I thought that, so I don't think they're gonna port the old games. How many hours I've been on this hunt? This is day 5, I think. So I want to say like 20 hours. Close to 20 hours. I think the Let's Go series is also dead. Same idea, they would have announced one by now. I think the Let's Go series is 100% dead. I thought it was dead for a while, but I really do think it's dead. The Switch isn't actively getting updates and patches. I think it's current. Oh, is the OLED Switch You're working with old cartridges, so like just having the comfort of backing up your save file in case anything were to happen to your cartridge is really nice. So if you are someone who does any type of shiny hunting on Game Boy or Game Boy Advance games, I would highly recommend you get one, even just for backing up your save. You need to re-upload your save every 2 resets. Oh, really? Yeah, Battle Pyramid hunts are a very cool thing. Take some time to set up, but it's entirely doable by yourself. You don't need someone else's save. Okay. Professor Juniper Chinchino hunt. It's an uncatchable shiny. There are people that do uncatchable shiny hunts. I think who was it? I think there is an uncatchable shiny week now. I did a bunch. First time. Cool, you're still here. I do some Stadium 2 Challenge Cup resets for shinies if that's the case. Oh, you can get them in Stadium 2? That's cool. Yeah. I got multiple shiny Starlies. Good for me. Because it was actually from one of Worcester's speedruns. I don't know who that is. Your shinies you get in the grass before you can buy Pokeballs count for the uncatchable week? I think so. I don't know how you prove though that you're at the point before you get Pokeballs, I guess. Would be the only thing. I don't know. It's like technically I think it does, but it's hard to prove that you are still at the point. Yeah, you'd have to like sign, like the recording would have to include you getting the Pokédex. But I think you should be able to. Welcome back, Marvin. What's up, M-Bangs? How you doing today? Does the pain remind you of the pain you went to get your shiny Cyndaquil? How many were you keeping track? How long it took? Hinder strip from the contacts. Gotta get a new Joy-Con. Oh no! I'm sorry. That sucks. I was on and off though, you think, for 2 months. Boy. Your special edition too? Oh, your special edition yeah, that's really a bummer. Do you think you'd be able to like send it into Nintendo and they fix it for you? You didn't do it every day though? Still, 2 months. Two females. Again, this top left game. Bitch, stop with the female Cyndaquil. Yeah, you might as well. See if they can. Oh yeah, I guess I've been doing the Cyndaquil hunt for six days, right? It really doesn't. Like, the amount of times it keeps getting a female Cyndaquil, I'm like, dude, stop. Sorry, I went for Totodile. Haven't gone back. Might run it back this weekend. You should. I would have to get a second cartridge. Or... Are you able to trade between a physical cartridge and the virtual console? I can't remember. I don't think so. It was only between 2 virtual consoles, right? Not without importing some files. They can't connect. Okay. I guess yeah. But I don't think there'd be a way for me to... Yeah, I would need the link cable for the cartridge. There's not a way for me to... And that if I were gonna do it trading between cartridges, I would have a copy of gold and a copy of silver, and then I'd have just 2 physical Game Boys probably. Unless you're able to trade between analog pockets. I don't know if you can do that. There's different models of link cables, depending on the Game Boy. I have a Game Boy Advance SP. I'd probably just get another Game Boy Advance SP. Hate that people are still able to use hacked mods on home. They're kind of trying to put a stop to it, but they're not doing a super good job of that. I don't know if you addressed this, but you can trade with the MGBA emulator. Oh, really? You can? Top left, female Cyndaquil again. This is unreal. This is crazy. If I could do it that way, then that'd be great. Then I could go for multiple shiny starters. Nah, it's program. The way shinies work in Gen 2 is based off of stats, and the female starter has specific stats that it can never be shiny. Again! This has me very worried. That this keeps happening. I mean, there's no possible way I'm just resetting the same file over and over. That'd make no, like, how would that possibly be happening? You press the option to open multiplayer window, and then just make sure that the ROM you load into the second is a .sat2 file, not .sav. Can you change it back to a .sav though? You do it all the time? Okay. Oh, that's okay, cool. So if I wanted to, I could actually go for all 3 shiny starters. That's an interesting thought. I mean, it's obviously, I mean, it's changing because it's male now. So I know it's changing. I'm just somehow getting really unlucky, basically, to be getting a female Cyndaquil in that top left game. So weird that Pokemon Z leaks are popping up all of a sudden. Should they have been before it was announced? People are so silly. There's leaks. They're like, there's no possible leaks to actually be existing. People are just trying to, like, some people are being, like, purposely, like, making it as, like, stupid as possible. Anyone who's trying to pretend like they actually have leaks. Okay, yeah. But anyone who's actually trying to pretend, anyone who thinks that they can actually, like, report saying, guys, this is like an official leak, it's like, no, that's not possible. Yeah, so it turns out that's someone that the person made it in Blender. Yeah, Centro, there's literally, yeah, it's just like announcements. It's not actual leaks. Centro's got nothing to, like, there's nothing. So Centro's literally just like sharing information that is official Nintendo or Pokemon information. The Centro has nothing. Yeah, that person, I shared the steampunk looking one, the concept. And so they made that in Blender. And no, so yeah, I hate Centro and Ku. I don't care about. I hate both of them. I think they've lost their source. I honestly, someone was saying this, that they think that the Riddler Ku guy lost their source and just hasn't admitted it. Yeah, leak culture is, I hate it. But yeah, there's a lot of people that are suspecting that Ku lost their source and just won't admit that they lost their source, and are trying to play it off that they still know what's going on. The end leaks being fun was the really convincing Rayman leak for Smash Wii U. I don't know about that one. It got less fun when like everyone just started doing it. Remember, 4chan user would watermark slurs. That's an interesting way to do it. Yeah. Anyone who says they knew Gen 6 was coming, it's like, no, nobody knew it was coming. Yeah. Like, he had to go. If you guys didn't understand, that's what I was hinting at this whole time. You just don't understand my riddles. Like, okay, dude. Or like you didn't know this was coming. Yeah, some people were just like, oh, it's gonna like it's just gonna be Gen 6 remix. No one actually thought Gen 6 remakes were coming. Or a Gen 6 game was coming. Yeah, exactly. But nobody saw this one coming. Nobody was just like, oh, I had some information that I knew this was coming. I mean, this was surprising. That was a surprise. 2 females, dude. That was a surprise. Literally nobody knew that was coming. We had nobody even kind of hint towards that. Yeah, that was like a genuine shock reaction. It was just like, wait. Like, why are we in Kalos right now? Don't you know he made 8 posts in January, but only 2 posts in February? So obviously that was a hint to him protecting Gen 6, yeah. My uncle's brother, who knows Ed Sheeran, told me we were getting a new Legends game. Gotta know Ed Sheeran. I thought it was gonna be Johto. When I saw when they paraded the unknowns before that last announcement, I was like, it's Johto. It's gonna be Johto. This is a Gen 2. It's gonna 100% be Johto. And then I had that brief moment where I was like, Detective Pikachu? And then it was like noticing all the Gen 6 Pokemon. It's like these are all Gen 6. We're in Kalos right now. Yeah, it's like what? And then we're just like, oh, this is Lumio City. Why? It's like, what are we doing in Lumio City? Like, what could we possibly be doing here? Yeah, I like that. I hope they try and like confuse us with stuff like that. Honestly, 2 females again. Good job. This is going so well. Like, I want them to be just like showing us all these different things. They're just like, oh guys, this is definitely the gen we're gonna get. And they're just like, no, it hasn't. None of that stuff we posted had anything to do with what we're releasing. Your guess was Pokemon Tron at first? It definitely had a Tron feel to it. Getting a female doesn't mean that you fell outside of the 1 in 8192 chance, but it can't ever be shiny. I know, vintage. Rocking the Dreamcast uniforms. Female can't be shiny in the same way that a non-shiny male can't be shiny. But for doing the starter resets, it can't be female. The style of the trailer really threw me off. That too, yeah. It didn't like because it was like you kind of always expect it to be something like similar to the gameplay, but it was not at all. It still had a chance of being shiny before its stats were determined. I guess, but like as soon as I see, I don't know. Like if it's female during nickname just saves time when doing summary only. There's no point in male female. Yeah, that's fair. Either way, I'm checking it. Okay, I get your point. I'm still gonna call it out. I know. Yeah. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I'm still gonna call it out though, because it's what I'm doing. Really hope the Lumio Station YouTube channel comes back, but with less problematic people. I don't think I even knew about that. That was before. I wasn't. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. That was when I was still very new to... That's when I got back into Pokemon with X and Y, but I was not in any way a part of any community. I was just playing it by myself. Like, I didn't know who Shady Penguin was. I didn't know who any of those guys were. I was just sitting there playing. I think I got Y. I was playing Pokemon Y on my 3DS, and I was just by myself. There's a collective channel that had one person doing Pokemon facts, one person doing battle builds. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's not cool. So ugh. I'm gonna buy some off-brand Joy-Cons for half the price made by a company that makes good controllers. There you go. If you can pass egg moves from parents to parent in BDSP. I don't know. I haven't tried any type of breeding in BDSP. This is why I say less problematic people. I guess I didn't know what the problem was, but it keeps happening. Another few Pokemon creators. I'm like not going to go. I'm just like not gonna like expand my circle of Pokemon creators I know. Anytime any new ones come into it, they turn out to be problems. I don't know. Apparently, it's hard. Every time I hear about this stuff, I'm just like, dude, like, how about not being a shitty person? Yeah. This new SP Goop guy is a problem. Soccer Boy Coop was a good guy. No, do not even joke about. Please don't even joke about that. I don't need people to even try to like be like, well, what do you mean? Yeah, every now and then I'm always just like, Tiller Gray was the vibe before Tiller. I always forget that he was Tiller Gray. I do always forget that. Yeah, good song. But no, there's every now and then I have moments where I'm like, should I be like interacting with more like Pokemon content creators and like trying to like expand the people I know and stuff like that, and then something happens and I'm just like, no, I shouldn't. There's 4,444 encounters. What's up, Mike? I guess, but why can't people just like not be like, make a wish, I want shiny Cyndaquil? I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm just not gonna expand my circle anymore. I met Quick Panic, I'm good. Top left female again. Every now and then I want to start streaming, but then I realize I would need to have more of an online presence than I already actually have, and don't really know that I want that. It can be... When I first started streaming, I got like heavy into... Who are you? Speaking of people I wish I hadn't ever met. I mean, hi, Be Rich. When I first started streaming, I know, that was such a... I know. You're welcome, I'll see myself out. Good! I definitely felt that I needed to be, like, consistently active in, like, every aspect of, like, streaming, as far as like going into other streams, being like on Twitter constantly, Discord, all this stuff, and it was exhausting, and I was spreading myself way too thin. And that's when I started getting like super stressed out and just not enjoying things, and like overthinking everything. I was like, I was doing the grind, but I was doing it in the worst way possible. And you definitely need to have a online presence, but it doesn't need to be like, it doesn't have to be like super active. You can have an online presence without it being like you're everywhere, always. Like, I'm pretty much not able to be in anyone's stream anymore, except for like very brief moments. So like, I'll go into some streams and I'll say like, what's up, if I have a moment, and say hi and try and like hang out for a little bit, but it's like, it's very likely when I'm doing that in like the next like 30 seconds, something's gonna happen and then I have to like go handle it. So ugh, this guy. Yeah, pretty much. I collect it. I see them always whenever I say, "Hey, what's up?" I just see them roll their eyes and be like, "Hi." And yeah, it's true. It's like if you're not trying to make, if it's like, well, even if you are wanting to have it be your job, you don't have to go in with the super high internet presence. Because your personal computer is next to your work one. That's nice. It depends on like the type of content you're making. And like how you're trying to do it. If you're just trying, it's like, because you can still just post stuff on YouTube. Like there's plenty of people that are extremely successful in content creation. Like Nokimon. His online presence is basically non-existent. But he creates incredible YouTube videos. And that's all he does, and that's pretty much just all he does. He doesn't really talk, he doesn't really tweet, he doesn't do any of that stuff. And it works. So you don't have to. That's literally what, if you see me in a stream, I've found like this very brief moment where there's no child like in my approximate vicinity, and I'm just like, okay, I can do this. And then if you see me like say something and then you just don't see me ever type anything again, that's because a child has appeared in front of me. So if I'm ever talking to you, if like I'm ever talking to you in a stream or something and I stop responding, it's because my attention has gone to one of my children. Which is a bummer, because I mean, there were parts that I did like being active in other people's streams. There was I mean, there's obviously a benefit to it too, but it's just not a possibility for me anymore. Top left female. When I'm at my mentally healthiest, I'm also the first away from Twitch. It depends. I like hanging out in the streams. I don't ever feel like I'm in a bad I don't feel like I'm in a bad headspace when I'm hanging out in someone's stream. It's great. So how are you doing? How is your day going since you're here? So I'll just assume every time you're in my stream, it's like, oh god, he's not doing well mentally. Great. I never gave myself the free time to like genuinely have fun. Now mentally everything just seems more vibrant. I mean, I think that was probably the biggest problem when I was first starting out, is when I was like going into other streams, I wasn't doing it because I was doing it because I wanted to, but It was more of I was starting to feel like I had to be there. It was like if I don't go to this person's stream and say something, like I'm gonna screw things up. So I was like I was pretty much making it a part of my job to also just always be in certain streams and always talking. And that wasn't a good thing. That was a bad thing. It's either doing myself, I have things I like to do in my life and they typically take up all my time, but when I'm not doing mentally well, I avoid these things and that's when I have the time to internet. That's fair. That's fair. Starting to lurk more and not chat even in places where I'm a mod. Yeah. And lurking's fine. Feels like that with raids, like it's a requirement to stay. I hope I don't make you guys feel that. I just kind of like send it on over to someone else because I'm like, if you still want to, if you're like working or if you're doing something and you still wanted to like watch a streamer, I just try to continue it. And then at the same time, and then for the other person, it's like just, I don't know, help them out. Like here's some people that were wanting to vibe and watch a stream kind of thing. But I hope I don't ever give you guys the impression that you have to stick around if I raid someone. Yeah, it's very easy to get into that mindset of like, even though no one's telling you to do it, it's just like you get in your head that you're just like, I have to be here, I have to be talking, I have to be active. It's like, but you don't. I've been trying to spend time in streams more lately. All depends on what's going on outside life. If you have time to lurk or hang. Yeah. I usually try to refresh the stream and keep the stream open at least for a while because I know it helps out. Yeah, and that's like, if you have other stuff to do, if you're able to just leave it open, that's also totally fine. You don't have to like actively stay there and watch and talk. But yeah, don't ever feel like when I raid someone, I'm like telling you guys, hey, you have to now stay in this stream. Like, literally just do whatever you want. If I haven't already given off the vibe yet, I don't really care what anyone does. I don't have any expectations from anyone. I never felt any pressure from you in any circumstance. I'm watching, listening while working, so I don't even always see you sign off. Perfect. Good. I'm lurking right now because I'm trying to get my 6-week-old a nap. Well, I hope you're able to do so. Stream expectations. My parents never expected it. I'm glad I'm able to give off the same. It's like, hey, this is familiar to me. Panda's just joking. Darn it! Supposed to take the Cyndaquil. Or are they? I don't know, man. Maybe Panda's just been completely serious this whole time. It's just like, why are they always laughing when I say things? Like, guys, I'm really concerned about the economy. I keep bringing it up, and you always just like laugh it off like it's nothing. At age 6, I was born without a face. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry to hear that, Chatter, but at age since, I hope you were able to find a face. Oh, is that a reference? What's up, Warrior Goddess? Goddess. Thank you for the shiny luck. Thank you. And hydrate. Well. Stay hydrated. Oh, it's Yoshi's Cookie. Oh, it's a Game Grumps reference. I didn't watch them very much. I was born at a very young age. Did chat make me do that? I think Wookie made it for me. And I just said I would... I don't know if I asked for that or if Wookie just made it for me. Sometimes Wookie just makes stuff for me and I'm just like, okay, sure. What's up, Bruden? Hope you're doing well. I can't remember how the shiny fail or days without a shiny fail sign came about. First, if don't succeed, hit him with your blue eyes again. Top left female. That's actually kind of crazy. Saudi Arabia launches uncontested 2034 World Cup bid. Great. So we're watching a Game Grumps clip from their Breath of the Wild playthrough today. I see their stuff come up on TikTok every now and then. It's funny. I got myself currently in a TikTok rabbit hole of watching those, like, people reacting to old music videos stuff. So there's, like, top left female. It's like, or not, like Gen Zers or something reacting to 90s or early 2000s music. Or it's like try to listen to these hard rock or listen to these rock songs without reacting or dancing to it. I like those just because I hear music that I haven't like listened to in a little bit. Hearing teenagers or like tweens talk about the music that I grew up with is upsetting. Bee Gees is not my music. I was not born in the 70s. It's not the Bee Gees. So video tweens listening to Led Zeppelin. One of them said he doesn't like music with real instruments and I wanted to cry. That's just awful. I don't like music with real instruments. It's like, okay, like, can I talk to your parents because they failed you? I saw a TikTok where they were calling How You Remind Me Nickelback dad music, and I felt ancient. I mean, it kind of is. Everyone only knows Nickelback, like, everyone, I think they played a Nickelback song. Like, the only reason I know this is because of the meme, look at this graph. Like, they were all saying, like, that's the only reason I know what this song is. And I was like, that's about right. Yeah, Nickelback right now is absolutely dad rock. Look at this giraffe. You don't want to accept it. It's here, it's happening. Sonic music is butt rock? I don't even know what that sentence. Look at this photograph. I haven't listened to Nickelback in a long time. Some Creator Nickelback just hits different. I don't think I have much of an interest in listening to Nickelback anytime soon. I have been listening to some rock that I used to listen to. I've been jamming to Red Hot Chili Peppers a lot lately. I love Red Hot Chili Peppers. I can listen to them literally anytime. I can always just throw on Red Hot Chili Peppers and I'm just like, I'm good. I have boomer parents, so when I think of dad rock, I think of 60s and 70s rock. Jammed Huey Lewis and the News on the occasion. I don't know who that is.
What's the smell?
60s, 80s rock, best rock. I didn't really listen to a lot of music from back then. My parents just didn't really I don't know. My parents didn't really listen to much of that. Is it from is that Back to the Future? I'd probably recognize. I don't remember lots of band names or music or like song names, but if I hear it, I'm just like, oh yeah, I know this song. Oh, The Power of Love, is that Hugh? Okay, yeah, I know that song. Power of Love. You heard Hip to Be Square? That's Huey Lewis in the News. See that I'm so bad at remembering names of things. I'm the worst at that. So like if I hear the song, then I'm just like, okay, I know what this is. We haven't had a single rock group even come close to the greats like Journey, Foreigner, Queen, Led Zeppelin. It's pretty depressing. I think we've had some good rock bands. Did I see Christian Bale in American Psycho? I don't think I've ever actually seen American Psycho. It's all that kid who said he doesn't like real instruments. I would say we haven't had a good rock band in like we haven't had a good new rock band in probably like 15 years probably. I have so many songs in my brain, I have trouble sometimes remembering how old they are and who originally wrote them, yeah. Main Skin is the best new rock group. Not heard of. I'm also like not the person to figure this out. I have been so out of the loop on new music. Humanity peaked at Freddie Mercury, it's all been downhill. Freddie Mercury is very good, but I would disagree that we haven't had good rock groups since like then. Again, I think Red Hot Chili Peppers are great. Is there anything wrong? Is there anything wrong with them? I really liked Linkin Park. I love Linkin Park's music. I think they were very good. What else is on my playlist? I could probably just... I guess I'm on YouTube right now. I'd have to end my YouTube stream. If I could. We just listen to my rock playlist. Yeah, I can listen to the Red Hot Chili Peppers like all the time. What else do I have? Rage Against the Machine. That's solid. Nirvana. Offspring. I think Offspring's really good. I mean, it depends on the kind of rock music you listen to, I guess. That Xena still hasn't been touched. Everything is getting synthesized, and vocalists don't show off their musical prowess like the Age did. I would say that'd be more like I don't think I'd say that didn't start until later 2000s, right? Like the 90s didn't really have that. I don't actually listen to Pearl Jam, no. I never really got into Pearl Jam. Obviously Blink 182. Does anyone here listen to, I don't know if this is very niche or not. Billy Talent. It's very like, it's more like emo rock probably. Did anyone here listen to Billy Talent or listens to Billy Talent? I really like their music. Green Day, Weezer. I guess Green Day. Green Day was probably in the 80s. Green Day started, were they early 90s or late 80s? I think they got started like late 80s, I want to say. Were they 90s? I like Weezer a lot. Modest Mouse. Broken Bells is probably... Yeah, okay, so 1989. They're like right on the cusp, so I'd say 90s for them. Broken Bells, if you guys haven't ever heard that, that's a more recent... That's probably my more like recent group that people would like. I think I've said it before, they're not really like traditional rock. They're definitely alternative rock, but Rat-a-Tat is like one of my favorite bands. I love their music. Who else I got? How is it? I need to add more to this playlist. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't say... I would say it's been like the later 2000s is when like rock music kind of really went away, like I don't know, it just like really went downhill or just like completely disappeared. Triple hunting and my puppy walks into the room with her ball in her mouth. How am I supposed to shine hunt like this? I would play with the puppy. But yeah, current kids and like my kids, I have no idea I don't have much faith in them finding any new like rock music groups to go to like concerts and see, which is unfortunate. Like by the time they're like going to concerts, unless there's like a radical change, but the current way music is going, it won't be really anything that I would probably want to go see. I was also a big rap and hip hop. I still am. I still listen to a lot of rap and hip hop, and current stuff is awful. Like Tribe Called Quest is probably one of my favorite rap groups. I love Kid Cudi. I can listen to Kid Cudi all the time. I liked Kanye West before he went crazy. He used to make good music. Now he's just an awful person. Yeah, those are cool, but it's also a reminder that it's like, oh crap, like that's the only like concert I want to go to. I've learned that I don't care about genres or what year it's from. Do I like it? That's the only question I have to answer. Got everything from B-52s to anime themes. Yeah, and that's, yeah. I am very much, I don't try to like be like, oh, is it like, what year is this from? That's the only I'll only listen to music if it's from this year. It's like, I was like, I'll listen to it first before and decide if I like it or not. Kanye has insane talent, but the guy has tons of issues and people either ignored me or told me off. I always remember having to tell people, like, when they asked, like, what are you listening to? And I was like, oh, I listen to Kanye, but I don't like, I like the music. I just like the music. I don't, the person, I'm like, I don't really know. I just like the music. I always had to, like, immediately say that anytime I was, like, listening to his music. Like, I just like his music. I just like his music. I don't agree with the things he's doing. Yeah. It's like he made that and it's just like it's supposed to be a thing. It's like, no, it's like you should like the new Kanye. It's like, no, we like the one that made just focused on the music part. Yeah, I like Jay-Z's music. Also another one where I'm like, I like his music. We'll leave it at that. I have a coworker like that, like he's seen Kanye multiple times, but he always has to defend himself. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's like, I like his music. I enjoy the music. An awful person, but I like the music. Yeah, I used to listen to College Dropout all the time. I also loved Beastie Boys. I love Beastie Boys. Rest in peace, DJ Am. That was a bummer. They'd probably still be out doing stuff right now. They'd still be making really good albums. I know. Beastie Boys were awesome. Run DMC. I don't like a lot of Run DMC, but I like most of their stuff. I used to listen to a lot of Lil Wayne, and looking back now, I was like, I was only listening to that because like that's what everyone else was listening to. I don't like pretty much anything Lil Wayne made. I don't like his music. That was very much of me following what others were listening to moment. Yeah. My Lil Wayne phase was like senior year of high school, I think. No, probably junior and senior year of high school. I was like, oh yeah, I love Lil Wayne and stuff, and now I'm just like, ugh, no. Green and yellow when the Packers made the Super Bowl. When everyone was just making the... Was that like when everyone was making remixes to Black and Yellow? Wiz Khalifa, oh my god, what happened to him? There's a freshman year college rap artist. When I cut off and listened to Lil Wayne, I thought it was the shit. That like describes all of us at that age, pretty much. Called Gold and Purple. Literally everyone just did remixes of that song. Everyone did that. I'm good. I don't need to go back into that day and age. Okay. I also used to listen to a lot of Slightly Stupid. I forgot about them. Oh my gosh. There's a throwback to early stoner Coop. Listen to a lot of Slightly Stupid. They weren't terrible. Wasn't the worst. I don't think I'd listen to it now. Disturbed and Five Finger Death Punch. I don't think I listen to them anymore. I don't think I listen to either of those. I was gonna say, I think that's the only that's Disturbed, right? I think that's the only song I know by them. I'll still listen to System of a Down sometimes if I ever need to get like really hyped up. If I'm just like in a super headbanging mood, I'll throw on System of a Down. The thing in my high school was a day to remember. We had like 8 copycat bands. Day to remember. Jimmy Eat World is good. They were good. They are good. Jimmy Eat World is a good band. I don't think I've listened to any OK Go. I think I only listened to like their biggest hit. I don't think I ever listened to anything else from them. I love Sum 41. It's crazy to think they've still been together this whole time and they're just now breaking up. Sum 41 was great. Oh, I also love Gorillaz. Gorillaz is probably like top 5 band for me. I love Gorillaz. I think I've said that in here before. But yeah, I love Gorillaz. Plastic Beach, or Welcome to the World of the Plastic Beach, is like it's like probably one of my top 2 albums in my life. I can listen through that album consistently. Yeah. They're so good. I love them. Oh, you know who's a newer band that I actually really like? Tame Impala. I think Tame Impala is a very, very, very good alternative rock band. I think Tame Impala is amazing. So that is my like newest. That would be my newest band that I like really enjoy. I love Tame Impala. But yeah, I got to see Gorillaz at Red Rocks. That was really cool. I know. I just love music. My playlist goes from System of a Down to Frank Sinatra to Blake Shelton to Shakira. I'm just all over the place, and that's fine. I think that's perfectly fine. There's definitely like, I don't know. Sometimes there's this idea that you like can't like. I think it's when we're younger. There's definitely more of that mindset of like, oh no, I have to like pick one genre of music and I can't like any other genre of music, and I have to say like, no, I don't. It's like I hate country music because I listen to rap, or like I hate rap because I like rock music. It's like you can like whatever you want. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, it was like being able to see them live was like, as soon as I saw they announced the show at Red Rocks, I was like, I'm going to this. I don't care. Like, I will see them play live. I hate rap because I love Bowling for Soup. I don't think I've ever thought I had to like one genre, but I blame those now. That's what I call music CDs. I have a couple of those still. Yeah, I don't, it's just like, I would never talk down someone's interest in music, basically. Do they still make them? I don't know if they still make them. It's like making albums now is really pointless. It's like they might still make playlists on Spotify, but otherwise, like, I don't know why they would still be making them. They're at now 116. Now CDs was my early memories of actually paying attention to music. I always remember when it would like the commercial would pop up. I'd be like, oh, what songs are gonna be on there? I think I had Now 3 as well. I can't remember. Oh, man, there's no way I still have them somewhere. I have no idea where they would be. I used to have all my CDs still. There's no way they've made it with me to here. Streamer download that. That's what I call music 89. Punk Goes Pop is really good. Like what is that? Oops. Like first 7 or 8 nows are worth some heat. I thought someone said they're at 100 and Coffee and Kilo said they're at 168. Punk rock covers of pop songs. Ooh. That's interesting. That's what someone might call music 100. My dad was the kind of person who was like, no, only rock is real music. And then he also introduced me to punk. But yeah, and no more Now CDs after that. See, that's the thing I don't like is like people... I feel like there's this like idea of like you have to like shit on other people's interest in music just because you don't like it. And it's like, you don't have to do that. Like obviously like have the interest in music that you have an interest in. But just because someone else likes something, that doesn't mean that it's bad. And you don't, doesn't mean it's bad. It means you don't like it. $116 is what they're actually at. That's crazy. And they have a legit website. So can you buy physical CDs still? Legit band wars. Yeah, there's a lot of people that still do that even. I'm just like, it's like, who cares? They have 2 websites. Why 2? One is plenty. He discovered that he was wrong over the years. He added one of the Digimon theme songs to his iPod. Hey, there you go. Yeah, it's like, just be open to listening to things to like all kinds of music. I don't like it, so it's inherently bad, and people that like it are inherently bad. Like, I hear you. I hear what you're saying. I understand, but it's not what I like, so that means it's terrible. Oh, Kids Bop. Okay, I take that back. Everything is good. Everything is fine except Kids Bop. Kids Bop is fucking terrible. That's actual garbage. That can just go away. If you tell me that your favorite music is Kids Bop, then you just need to go away. That I'm not gonna let you talk your way into convincing me that Kids Bop is actually good music. I'm not even gonna I wouldn't even do that for my kids. I would never actually like play Kids Bop for my kids. It's funny as hell to like see how they come up with the stuff they do. It's like for them to make certain songs appropriate, like that are songs that are like completely, that are 100% about like sex, and they're just like, all right, let's make this appropriate for kids. It's just like, what? You don't want to jam out to Wings and Beats? Like that, I'm sure that's actually what it is. Damn, that's some wings and pizza. Or, dang, that's some wings and pizza. Damn, that's some wings and pizza. Oh my god, I hope that's like actually a thing. Okay. Oh my god. It is? Stop. Stop it. Hold on. Hold on. We're fucking listening to it right now. Stop it. Where is it? How do I find this? Kids Bop? Is it like Kids Bop 2024? Like, what is it? How do I find this? Old Town Road has one. You found it? Which album is it from? There's no way this is a Kids Bop song. It's a parody? Okay. Never mind, then we're not gonna listen to it. There's a big difference between a parody and a Kids Bop song. There's plenty of parodies. I wanted there to be a legitimate Kids Bop song for WAP. But a parody is just parody. That's too bad. That would have made my day if that was a Kids Bop song. It's by username Lardy B. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh man, that was almost gonna be like incredible. Like imagine like going up. Imagine your kid like is over at their friend's house and like goes to the parent. Can we listen to WAP? And they're like, excuse me? Like your kid listens to WAP and it's like, yeah, wings and pizza. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Oh my gosh. Like, yeah, wings and pizza. What do you think I'm talking about? Oh my god. Bring me all the ranch you got for the wings and pizza. Jesus. Does Weird Al still make music? It feels like that should have been a Weird Al song. Does he not make music anymore? He does? He missed this one. Still feels very sexual at the end of the song when they were talking about Big Mac puns. What? Yeah, it's probably harder for him to make parodies because everyone just like wants to beat him to it. I do like Weird Al. I'm a big Weird Al fan. Love the parody music. I used to know most of the words to Albuquerque. He asks for permission. He always asks for permission first. You are correct. He asked the artist if he's allowed to. I know. I need to see. It's like if we don't have a polka, if we have it, like when's the last polka mashup that he did? I love those. Anyone who, if you've never listened to Weird Al, or you have no idea who Weird Al is, I recommend listening to the 12-minute song he has called Albuquerque, which is literally a song about him going to Albuquerque. Oh, that's right. Is that out? Was 2018 Hamilton Polka. Oh, I've listened to that actually. I remember that. White and Nerdy was your introduction. That's a good one. Weird Al uses real instruments. Whoa, then I'm not gonna. He plays this thing called an accordion, and you might actually, if you don't like it, that's fine. No, I was gonna. When did his movie come out? When did that come out? Oh, it came out last year? I need to watch that. I remember hearing about it, and then I guess I never heard about it coming out. Yeah, I need to watch that. Yes! Actually, though, please. Almost saw Weird Al at the Minnesota State Fair, but we were exhausted, so decided to go home. No, poor choice. Apparently Daniel Radcliffe did a really... that's when I saw that Daniel Radcliffe was playing him, I was just like, what? And I need to see this. Your son loves Amish Paradise? That's a great one. Been spending most time. First we'll raise a barn, soon we'll raise another. Think you're pure at heart? Think you're something righteous? Well, I know I'm a million times as humble as thou art. I'm the pious guy that little Amish wanna be on their knees day and night, scoring points for the afterlife. So don't be vain, or don't be whiny, or else my brother and I will have to get medieval on your hiney. Been spending my life living in an Amish paradise. Churn butter once or twice, living in an Amish paradise. Like a surgeon, cutting for the very first time. Like a surgeon. That's a good one. Got to the fair before noon. The concert wasn't until the evening. That's too bad. Yeah, what are all the Star Wars ones? There's Anakin. Yeah, the Anakin. Yeah, Anakin. Is it just called Anakin guy? Bye bye, Mr. Anakin guy. Maybe Vader one day later. Now you're just a small fry. Forgetting the rest of it. The saga begins. Okay, thank you. I was like, it's not called. I don't think it's called Anakin Guy. Thank you. Oh my god. I'm just gonna like. I'm gonna start playing Weird Al music for Dylan and see how she feels. Like, we're gonna jam out to some Weird Al. Our afternoon is planned. Soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. That's a good one. Pancreas. Oh no. I don't know if I know that one. Eat It is another good one. I know, Kyra, you said that. I love Eat It. It's like, I love the music video for Eat It. Just eat it, eat it, eat. Open up your mouth and feed it. Have some more yogurt, have some more Spam. Or, oh no, I like Eat It and I like Fat. Because I'm fat, fat. You know it, you know. I'm huge, he's fat. That's a good one. Didn't expect to be talking about Weird Al for like 20 minutes, but I'm here for it. 3 female Cyndaquil. Nailed it. I don't think I've heard Dare to Be Stupid. Yeah. It's just, it was so funny, like, having to convince your parents to order the CD off of, like, a commercial. Like, we gotta write the phone number down, or else we don't know, we're gonna have to wait till the commercial appears again. And if you lost the piece of paper that you wrote it down on, you're just like, I gotta wait for that commercial to, like, come on. They were. Like, couldn't just be like, oh, I'll just look up what this is on the internet now. It's like, literally had to be like, if I don't see that commercial again, I have no idea what number to call to get this CD. So I didn't use the TV guide channel. I would use an actual, I would use a physical TV guide. But I never actually used the TV guide channel to see what was on. I would actually have like the physical book and like would look through it to see what was gonna be on. Yeah. Always remembered like just wanting to be online looking stuff up and my dad being like, internet time's over. Like, no, please. Like, I need the it's like I need the phone line back. Get off the internet. I was like, come on. Different times, man. Different times. Kids nowadays don't understand what it was like. Remember when we switched to cable internet and I was like, oh, so now we can't watch TV while you're on the computer? I know, right? It was like, it's just like, okay, so like, what can't we do when I go on the internet? It's like, oh, you can just go on the internet. I was like, what? Like, whenever? It's like, yeah, just whenever you want. Oh my god. That's all about Roblox memes. Yeah. A lot of memes I don't understand. Yeah, I remember that too. It was just when I was just like, okay, so do we have to like sign on to the internet and like go through that whole process? And then it's just like, no, you're just on. It's just like always, it's just always on. I was like, I don't understand. It's crazy thing you have is we as kids knew more about the internet than our parents. Yeah, but I mean, that's gonna happen for us eventually. It's like when any newer thing is introduced, and we're just like, well, I don't know, because for them they didn't have to learn so much about the internet. It's like for us, it was like an everyday part of our lives growing up. So. Neopets, oh my god. Oh man. I played too much Neopets. That was I remember my parents like telling me it's like no more Neopets. We had a family movie night and my nephews were so upset at the fact that they had to sit on the floor. Like when I was a kid, we'd make a blanket bed like your grandmother's not sitting on the floor. How do you think the St. Louis retirement home is gonna do this? Who else did we sign? I know we signed Brandon Crawford. Who else did we sign? Did we sign someone else? It's not that bad. Wainwright retired. Did he retire? We signed Sonny Gray. Oh, gosh. We literally just went through this. I don't know why we're like... Ugh. Things are not being good right now for us. I didn't play Neopets online, but I did beg my parents to take me to McDonald's to get Neopets toys. Oh, nice. The Captain Crunch game that came in the cereal box. I was not allowed to eat Captain Crunch as a kid. I was not allowed to eat most sugar cereals as a kid. I only got to eat that stuff whenever I had a sleepover at a friend's house. But yeah, my parents were... There was no sugar cereal allowed in our house. Oh yeah. I haven't been watching a lot of spring training. I mean, I would have Captain Crunch. I'm very aware of the fact that it cut the roof of your mouth, but yeah, my parents did not allow that. Oh, you had to eat Wheaties? I at least got like Honey Nut Cheerios. I could not do Wheaties. I still don't like. I do not like Wheaties. I don't know how people eat Wheaties. Cashy and Cheerios. What is Cashy? I couldn't do Rice Krispie cereals. Too bland. I have no idea what Cashy is. I've literally never heard of this. I don't think I've ever seen it either. We get the packs of mini cereal boxes and couldn't get more. All of them were gone. Like I hated. Oh, you didn't like Pops? I loved Pops. I love those. Gotta have my Pops. Yeah, I loved Corn Pops. What's up, Wookie? What was the cereal I didn't like? It was a texture thing. See, that was the thing I loved the most about it. The texture of it was like perfect. Kashi, they're healthier cereals. That's interesting. I've never seen that or heard of it. Yeah, corn Pops were like the perfect texture. Just a little bit soft, but also still had the crunch to it. I liked Kix. Really underrated when you put like a teaspoon of sugar in the bowl. Kix was like, I liked it because every now and then you'd get a surprise sugar taste. Cause like most of the time it'd be like, oh, this doesn't really taste like much. And then you get like a little thing of sugar, you'd be like, oh, that was nice. I feel like that was the experience eating Kix. Like every now and then it was just like a little tiny burst of flavor. It was like, oh man, that was good. And the rest of the time just like, man, it's fine. I liked Kix. Eventually get tired of eating cereal and stopped eating it altogether. It's been many years since I had cereal. It's very not. I had a phase where I was just like, oh, I can buy whatever cereal I want now, and I'd get it, and I was like, wow, this doesn't like. I'm not like fed by eating cereal. I'm still very hungry after eating cereal. I love Raisin Bran. I eat Raisin Bran all the time. Mostly mundane, a little bit of happiness and excitement sprinkled in. Did you see the whole Kellogg's cancel thing? No? You don't eat breakfast? I'm not a big breakfast person, but I really need to like figure that out. What was the Kellogg's cancel thing? First, I feel like they just taste wrong now. My go-tos are Fruity Pebbles or Honey Bunches of Oats. That is a varying selection of Fruity Pebbles to Honey Bunches of Oats. It feels like very contrasting options there. I did not like Fruity Pebbles. Sometimes I'm fruity, sometimes I'm fancy. I did not like Fruity Pebbles. I really didn't like Fruity Pebbles. I also didn't like, going back to the small cereals thing. The one I didn't like was Honey Smacks. Hated Honey Smacks. That was my least favorite cereal, and there was always Honey Smacks in the little mini cereal thing. I was like, not eating it. It was, I think it was Honey Smacks. They had a frog as the character for it, right? Honey Smacks. Yeah, it was a frog. Yeah. This was a thing. I hated it. I hated it. They were called Sugar Smacks. Oh, that's right. They were Sugar Smacks. And they became Honey Smacks. You're right. My kids call that frog cereal. Wog cereal. Nah, I hated those. The CEO said families should save money and eat cereal for dinner. Oh, really? Oof. Poor choice to say that. Not a great thing to say. Not the worst thing, but definitely not a good thing. Yeah, it's just like, okay, dude, how about you eat cereal for dinner then? Like, hey, I already do that, but that's not a good thing. Yeah, he said the quiet part out loud, pretty much. Pogo now lets you use a lucky egg when you get a friendship bonus. Oh, so it gives you the option to select before you get the bonus. Nice. That's actually that's a really nice quality of life fix. It's way too late, but that's actually a really good thing. Saw videos of Kellogg's products full on shelves and the store brand sold out. In all honesty, the store brand cereal is the exact same as Kellogg's cereal. It was just the way that they were in those bags. That was the problem. But it's the same thing. Yeah, I'm sure they are. But the packaging was not the same. And they didn't have the commercials for them, so we didn't know about it. I'm sure there's a couple that were actually like not good, but It's all the same. I'm sure the ones that aren't good are just because they don't like they're not covered in sugar. Three female Cyndaquil. Still haven't gotten a shiny in Ultra Moon this entire time as well. Curious how many encounters I've done. You know, for something called pain relief, it sure burns like hell when applied on where I need it. Oh no. Well, it's also applying it on your eyes, so I don't know if there is such a thing as not pain. Pain accelerator. It's like, hey, remember the pain? It's like, well, this pain is gonna be worse, so then when this one stops, the old pain will actually not seem as bad. That's how it works, actually. Different kind of pain now, yeah. Like instead of this type of pain, now it's a burning pain. Yeah, exactly. A distraction pain. $4,800. Speaking of tooth stuff, I keep trying to remember this. When do you start losing your teeth as a kid? When do your baby teeth fall out? I couldn't remember. Still have a baby tooth? Are you serious? 5, 6, 7. Wait, like really? It never fell out? What? It's hanging on to do. Wait. And you never had it like removed? I would have had it removed. Smarpy is 1% baby. I think you're gonna need to get it removed so we stop saying stuff like that. Dentist said it was fine. That's weird. Because I had a baby tooth fall out and then I didn't have a tooth that grew back in, so I have a fake tooth. This one. This is a fake tooth. It's the right canine too, so when that shit falls, it's gonna be bad news. That's crazy. I feel like it's not ever going to. You still have 2 baby teeth? What? Wait. This is becoming more common of a thing. Anyone else here have baby teeth still? I've never heard of anyone having this, and now suddenly I know 2 people that still have baby teeth. That happened to me on each side, so you have 2 fake ones. Ah, someone that has the same problem as me. I had 3 front teeth when, or 3 baby front teeth. It's like now I don't know. I had 2 baby teeth fuse and only 1 adult tooth grew in. Interesting. Your teeth performed a fusion technique. Teeth are weird. All adult teeth for me. I've like wanted, I know it's like extremely expensive, but I've wanted to like just get veneers for my like just get all veneers so badly because I just like I hate tooth care and all that stuff. Why are they called wisdom teeth? Why are they called wisdom teeth? Your mom kept a tooth. Gross. Both the concept of teeth and the movie is weird. The movie Teeth? 2 premolars on my lower jaw that are the baby teeth, and my dentist says they still have really good roots and may last me my whole life if I take care of them. Do not watch the movie Teeth. Do not watch Teeth. Sonic, what are you talking about? What have you introduced that's caused people to literally type in all caps to never watch the movie Teeth? There's nothing so wise about these often painful third molars. Wisdom teeth earn their title because they usually appear between ages 17 and 21, or the time when people used to think wisdom was gained. Uh-oh. What a weird name. So what did Sonic summon? Don't even look for the synopsis. Is this the movie where it's like, is this a movie about the woman having like teeth? Is that what this is? Yeah? Okay, I know about this. Stop. Guys, it's just a movie. Calm down. Holy shit. I feel like I'm gonna have to. I feel like I'm talking to my daughter right now. It's just a movie. It's not real. My friend made me watch it in college. I had no idea what it was. So much blood. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it just because I have like no interest. Again, I don't like horror movies anyways. That's funny. That was really funny, the reaction that got. A musical adaptation. Excuse me? A musical adaptation of the movie Teeth? How did somebody see that and think, you know what? Musical. Let's make a musical of this one. I know. I almost drank all my vodka. I'm very curious about the musical, to be totally honest. I don't know how that movie could be turned into a musical. What's up, Blazing Edge? Nah, no shiny so far today. It premiered like a week ago? Oh my god. Like, so this is the part of the movie where the guy has his solo singing about how his dick was just chomped off. uh... You're right. I don't understand the metaphor of that. You are correct. I am fully not understanding of that metaphor. Vagina dentata. Yeah, there is a scientific name. That's a real thing. That is a real thing. That is like an actual thing, just in case anyone is wondering. Not like... It's not gonna be the same thing where they just fucking just like can chomp down like that, but yes, teeth can. Sing it to Hakuna Matata. No. Yeah, probably don't look up pictures of that. Or do. I don't know. How's your curiosity today? Al dente is the way you cook pasta. This fucking steak. Is this its only folklore? Oh really? What? I thought I had seen that it was a like actual thing. Maybe not. Does al dente mean to the tooth? I don't know. I don't speak Italian. We're just talking about Kids Bop? Yep. That's when you know I'm real. That's when we know I'm like really back to streaming. When we start when this is how the conversations go. This is we're back. We're back, baby. We're real. We're back. This is an SB Coop stream. We've been all over the place. We have truly been all over the place. That daytime degen stream. Just chatting with a 1,000, 8,000 chance of going nuts. Frickin' frack, the vibes are whack. Daytime G-Gen hoodie. Actually, I kind of like that. Come for the Kids Bop, stay for the teeth. That's not gonna be the catchphrase. He's never gonna let that die. He's just gonna constantly bring that up. It led to us finding out that there's a were they Swiss? There's a Swiss comedic ice skating duo called Frickin' Frack back in like the 1920s or something like that. We did find that out. At some point, it's going to become your catchphrase, to be totally honest. With how often you actually say it. It's going to be a thing that people associate you with. I have a bonk emote. It actually was impressive ice skating. Don't I have a bonk emote? I have like a ban emote. Yeah. Bop. It's not an animated emote. I guess we could make an animated bop emote. If we wanted to animate that. If you type bop, it does it's the hammer. We could add that one, Kyra, if we wanted to make a bonk emote. Just an updated one. I think we'd probably make it Starly at this point. I'd actually like that. Yeah, Starly getting bonked. I would like that. Talking about WAP and T, this coop complains about female Cyndaquil. I mean... We were talking about wings and pizza. Why does that only show up on the chat here, but not in the Twitch chat? Ben Shapiro's reading of the lyrics is the most hilarious thing to me. Oh god. No, because I have the chat pull. I have the chat from the Twitch web browser. No, it's not. But it's not OBS. It's literally the Twitch chat. That's why I don't know why it's not. I'm like, why is it not showing up for me? That's so weird. No, I don't do anything. I mean, as long as you guys see it, then I guess that's fine, but I don't see it. Rightos, no. Whoa, everybody's game freaking out right now. Let's not do that. Three female Cyndaquil. Oh. Really still haven't seen a single shiny Ultra Moon. Am I playing 4 different games to try to get this shiny? Kinda, yeah. Yes. I only use one controller to control all of them, so. It'd be wild if you get the Cynda before Chimchar. Is the Chimchar in BDSP or? Oh, okay. So it is better odds to get Chimchar. Gosh darn it, come on. All together. You already got 3 full out shinies since you started briefcase again. Oof. You need multiple GBA operators to do that? No. They're working on making that a thing, but right now what I did was I took I have my silver cartridge, and I took the save file off of that to make a ROM, and then I'm using the Visual Boy Advanced emulator to have 4 instances. I don't know. I don't know how many instances I'd have to do to make it not work. I didn't try. Yeah, it's really easy to do. And until, like, the only other options are to either have bought in multiple GameCubes to do this, which would be very expensive, and I'd have to track them all down and get it all set up. Because I have to get GameCubes plus the Game Boy cartridge player, and then I have to get the wireless plug-in for the Wavebird. I need multiple of those. I'd have to get a Wavebird. It'd be very expensive to set up. Or my already purchased GB operator, I use it and just make the 4 instances here and save myself like close to $1,000 probably. It's a wireless GameCube controller. Yeah, so it allows it so you can actually have multiple receivers and have the controller work on all the receivers. I can put the save back onto the cartridge. The GB operator allows me to put the save back onto the physical cartridge. Yeah, I love like the epilogue GB operator. Again, I've been plugging it this entire hunt. Is a really good investment for shiny hunting in older games. I definitely recommend it. I know, I should reach out to them and be like, hey, like, I talk about your product every day on stream, like, let's work together. I'm gonna get more once they announce that they have the ability to control all of them at the same time. Once they announce support for that, I'll buy more. Yeah, and then yeah, you can add in certain events that way, and you don't need an action replay because action replays are hard to find and are very expensive. Outside mod for what? Oh no, Epilogue said they're working on it. Yeah, so hopefully they figure out a way to make it work. Cause that'd be it's way cheaper than buying all the other equipment. If all you had to do is buy the Epilogue itself. Yeah, dude, you definitely should. If you have Game Boy or Game Boy Advance games, like, you should definitely get one of these. It's really nice for Ruby and Sapphire because it allows you to do the timed events even if you have a dry battery. So you don't have to try and figure out how to either replace the battery or pay someone to replace the battery. You can just use the epilogue, and then you can do the timed events. And it doesn't matter that the batteries run dry. Oops. You want to hunt Talo and Emerald. So that one, I guess it's Runaways, so it's fine. Yeah. So you can still use it, but you have to remember that, or no, if you don't know, shiny hunting in Emerald is, you have to hit the shiny frame. So something to keep in mind when shiny hunting in Emerald is it's not RNG based, it's hitting a specific time frame that makes it shiny. Or shiny frame, basically. Yeah, there's a few videos on YouTube you can watch to get a better understanding of it, but basically it kind of means soft resetting for the most part in Emerald is not something you want to do, because you're like likely not like the shiny frame on your game file, you have no idea of what it is. So yeah, if you're like hitting that same shiny frame over and over and over and over, it's not it means you're consistently not getting the shiny because you're hitting the same shiny, like not shiny frame. Only Emerald is like that. Ruby and Sapphire are not like that. It's only Emerald. Sapphire it is then. There you go. Yeah, so if you have a dry battery, it would be the same thing, but if you're playing it on, if you do use the GB operator and start playing it as a ROM instead, then it doesn't matter. Or replace the battery. Alright, this is actually going to be our last check of the day. Let's see if we get shiny Cyndaquil. No. 4940 is where we're going to call it for today. Oh, no shiny Cyndaquil. But we'll get back at it on Monday. We'll get back to it on Monday, and just a reminder, next week is going to be the start where I do full odds hunting Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays Grifflim doesn't get in prison. Oh no! Rip. That sucks, Galactus. I'm sorry. But yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I will be doing shiny alpha hunting in Legends Arceus. And then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we'll be doing full odd shiny hunting. So that's going to be the schedule moving forward. And we'll start that on Monday. Let's go and read... Recommend anyone for me today? Ooh, there's someone that's shiny hunting Regirock. Oh no, I don't think they speak English. Dang it. So many non-English speaking hunts. I'm not gonna raid someone who doesn't speak English. How do I... How do I filter so they speak English? I don't know. You can select English? Where? Oh, English. There we go. Let's go raid Pulse. I don't know what he's doing. He might be doing RNG manipulation. Learning how to shiny hunt with the power of RNG. He is! Alright, well, if you guys want to learn about RNG manipulation, we'll go raid Pulse. Why not? Alright, thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I appreciate it. I hope you have an amazing weekend. We were just talking about this, so you can figure out, you can go and watch and see how it works. Or not, if you don't want to. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I appreciate it as always. Always a good time. Have an awesome weekend, and I'll catch you guys on Monday. Later, Marvin, Mike, Coffee and Kilos, Kyra, Gabby, Miss LKG, Galactos, anyone else lurking. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Have an awesome weekend. Later, kinda. Alright, I'll catch y'all on Monday. Peace. Bye, guys.
What is going on in this one?
I think
they never switch guys.
I think I was one frame off again because this is the girl. This is the calm girl.
Bye, YouTube.
Coop, thanks for the raid. I was streaming.